Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now heavyweights, right? Heavyweights. Let's talk a little Deontay Wilder. Listen, we got all this doping mess going on. Jarrell Miller got caught with everything. Dillian White just got caught with everything. And all these fighters just what really the question is now who's not doped, right? And bottom line is we're gonna have to stop ignoring the fact that Deontay Wilder is not doped, right? Nobody ever said it. Nobody they dare to, because he knows about more people that's been doped. He's been trying to tell you, but he ain't gonna just tell on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? He just warned them. Trying to fight me, you're gonna get caught. Like Warwick did, like Povetkin did, like Ortiz did. Right? The rest of you, then we got Jarrell Miller now, Dillian White. What's our names? We ain't got to mention the Tony Dunkers and Tony Thompson and my man here, Shannon Briggs and them boys, Ekon Tepper, and all of this going down. Povetkin, right? So many of them now. Just a few who haven't been caught or are not doping. So if they exist, and they do, because Deontay Wilder is definitely one of them, then it's time to stop ignoring what we're seeing. We're seeing something legendary going on here, and pay attention, right? Don't let any kind of nothing block you from watching what you're watching, right? I told you guys 2 years ago, bottom line, and I still, to this day, it could have been over. Deontay Wilder's boxing life and career is worthy of a movie, and a damn good movie, right? And I told you it could have ended when he beats Main Stavern to win the WBC championship after just stepping in the gym 19 years old, and we know why, right? The movie's good then. Everything else rolled right before the credits. He went on to do this and he went on to do that. But now we got other stuff, in there. Got legendary stuff. Hey, a big bad dude that just won 3 belts. Don't want to fight him for $50 million. That's something, right? That's something. Every single dude is being knocked out. That's something. Every time I'm about to fight somebody, they doping. That's something. When you consider that he's about 30 pounds less than everybody's fighting, right? All this stuff added together, and this one guy who's not doping and knocking everybody out, his longest reigning champion, and we got people we putting in front of him. Basically, in the pound for pound list, it's supposed to get hard to put people in front of him. If you have doping transgressions, and you do, the Canelos of the world and the Tyson Furies who they want to put in front of them of the world, doping issues, start from the back. Let's see how you do a couple of years off the dope. You know what I mean? I'm just putting them up, right? So, oh, you're back, great. Okay, everybody else wasn't doing nothing while you was there. All the undoped guys, you could pass by them who've been waiting, right? Because it was okay that you doped. No, it has to be some kind of no. You start from the back, but it is what it is. Bottom line is, let's recognize what Deontay Wilder is up to. This 41-0, 40 KOs, and not doped around all these guys that are doing so, right? It's pretty phenomenal what we're seeing here. It's pretty phenomenal. Pay attention, like I said before, the fight here with Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Guys, who's doing that? Who's doing that as a voluntary? I mean, for me, he don't have the movie's already good to me. I think Wilder don't have to win against Ortiz. For me personally, I told you, compare him a little bit to a Thomas Hearns. Thomas Hearns got clipped 3 or 4 good times, but he's still gonna come back and clip you. You know what I'm saying? Things can happen. Deontay Wilder could lose. That's not the point. What you've seen up until now is already awesome. He can't do nothing but either fight people or try to fight people. And when they don't fight for different reasons, and we see what negotiation goes down, he's trying to fight, and the ones do get in, and the mandatories get demolished. And there's no doping issues. When you look at the landscape, what we're talking about, the fighters that we've been talking about of late, don't act like we wasn't talking about Jarrell Miller a lot. Don't act like we wasn't talking about Dillian White. Dillian White took over the news lately, right? Talking all that smack against Wilder and all that. Took over the news, right? We've been talking about him. Tyson Fury, You know, a lot of these dudes, man. It's a lot of doping going on. So for somebody to be up in there and not participate and still be handling his business real well, you know, unprecedented type business handling. You know, we talking about all these fighters that are up there, Canelo doping issues. Golovkin ain't really trying to do nothing, right? I turn my phone off so he won't call me. You know what I mean? Golovkin just ain't trying to fight nobody that's there and relevant, right? Up there, Lomachenko lost already, right, to Salido. So, you know, they're there. Terrence Crawford, okay. But even right now, it's getting to the point. Deontay Wilder needs to be way up on the pound list. You calculate who don't want to fight, right? So Joshua should have never been in front of him in the first place. Because who wanted to fight? You calculate that in. If both of them are close in the pound for pound, who wanted to fight and who didn't? But they don't really do that in a lot of cases, though. I don't want to go there. The bottom line here is that Deontay Wilder is becoming a legend right in front of your eyes because of the things that's going on. And that's barring. That doesn't matter if he loses to Ortiz. I know a lot of people hope he can lose to Ortiz. It's a possibility. This is Ortiz we're talking about. This is the guy that none of these guys on dope too were trying to fight. None of them. Who? Tyson Fury? Jarrell Miller? Dillian White? Really? Dillian White? I ain't got to even say that. Kubrat Pulev calling him? Joseph Parker? Anybody? Nobody. So when we talk about Ortiz, that's the dude Deontay Wilder's fighting again after being in trouble in that fight. Deontay Wilder could have lost to Ortiz in that first fight. And we'd be talking the same kind of thing we're talking about Anthony Joshua. That he would have problems beating Ortiz the second time if he would have got stopped. You know, things are, this is boxing. And Ortiz is dangerous. And that's the reason why we know it is because no one else has fought him. The ones that we talk about. Like no one. And I say it all the time. It could be a video by anybody. Ortiz's name is going to come once you start talking about anybody other than Deontay Wilder. Because they haven't fought him. Deontay Wilder's about to do it as a voluntary. Which means the movie has to go a little bit further now. That's what that means. Deontay Wilder needs the damn movie because he's a legend. And we're watching it right now. In real time. Doing sports talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.